All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to start off facing east, giving glory, all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kakodash, the God of Israel, to the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, spread across the four corners of the earth. It's the brother Yashar coming in from the camp, Children of the Light. Shalom to the elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akims and Aquas, the brothers and the sisters, pushing this truth. Just real quick, I was watching the brother Bakar Mobb's video. As you can see, it's going to be a lot worse in 2024. 2024 is going to be worse than 2016. And the brother was going in on the presidential election. Let me see something.
The elder brother Karatas are from GMS. So you have predictive programming, right? You have
basically, you can check the video out. He was going in on the violence that's, predicted to happen, and after this election, which is 6:38 right now. So we really only got about, I don't know exactly what time they're gonna announce the winners, but I mean, polls is being sent in right now as we speak. And he brought up the Purge movie, basically how through predictive programming, the Purge, election year, the movie Civil War that came out this year. They basically show you what's going to happen before it happens, okay? And we understand the Israelites, 2/3 Israel, is very naive to the fact that America is falling, okay? That's why yesterday in my job, the Northern Kingdom, you had the one who was my age, like 23, 24, and you had the older gentleman, he was probably like 50, 45, 50. And the younger one, he asked me, he said, you vote tomorrow for Kamala or Trump? And I laughed, and they kind of looked at me crazy, like, why he laughing? And I said, I was speaking halfway in Spanish. I said, no persona. Trump or Kamala is no differente. Like, I ain't voting for nobody. It's no different, Damn, Charlotte. Salaki. Yep. Hey, I'm in the spirit, man. I just got home and cooking, and I put on the brother video, so I wanted to get right to it. But anyways, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and get right to it. The precepts in the article that I had as far as the topic. Give me like a couple seconds, brothers. Okay. Do this. All right. Damn. Okay. Hopefully don't get too smoky. But anyways, so let's go right here. You pretty much know the precepts that I'm gonna bring out. All right. Isaiah 19 being one of them. So we're gonna watch this video real quick.
We are in a fight for our kids and our grandkids, a fight that we can never imagine. I believe wholeheartedly Donald Trump and Butler County's J.D. Vance are the last chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved. It's the greatest experiment in the history of mankind. And if we come down to a civil war, I'm glad we got people like Schmitty and the Bikers for country, and it will be saved.
Let's take it back real quick.
Chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we...
He just said the last chance America has to save their country is to fight. Civil war. Democrats and Republicans. Left, red pill, blue pill, right? But let's see what Yahweh Shah said about that. A kingdom be divided against itself. KJV. Yeah, select your brothers for this smoke alarm. Like I said, I'm trying to do multiple things at once. Mark chapter 3, verse 26. It says, 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. If a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself, and who is Satan? Here go a picture of him. Well, we just You know, the white guy, Esau. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but hath an end. Right. So, little did he know, no, America can't be saved through civil war. America is actually gonna fall through civil war. You know, that's gonna be the turning point of the fall of America. Cause it's just hit its climax, okay? America's at its climax, its peak. And now it's losing its power. Everything that goes up must come down, okay? But I'm gonna play
in
one
a
more
fight
time.
for our kids and our grandkids, a fight that we can never imagine. I believe wholeheartedly Donald Trump and Butler County's J.D. Vance are the last chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved. It's the greatest experiment in the history of mankind. And if we come down to a civil war, I'm glad we got people like Schmitty and the Bikers for Trump on our side.
So he said Schmitty and the Bikers. Schmitty and the Bikers. Who was that? There you go. A biker gang. All right. So the rebellious spirit that came along with riding motorcycles is kind of gone now. There you go. So Trump is backed by these Edomites, and they ready to go to war with one another. Okay, that's exactly what the brother Bakar Mouth is bringing out
but I'm feeling
in his video.
Hey,
Dad. Is, you know, the Lord is Yahweh Shai has put the spirit upon these Edomites to start rallying up against each other. Okay, Isaiah 19, verse 1. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. All right. So I definitely just wanted to, you know, like I said, this is gonna be real quick. Once again, apologies for the smoke alarm going off, you know. But hey, man, this is called being occupied in privacy. Hey, we on our everyday life doing what we have to do for ourselves in the world. But at the same time, we making sure that we be watchmen for Israel, as it states in the book of Ezekiel, you know. And I'll get there real quick. A watchman, you know, being a watchman towards our nation, because we may only get 4 or 5 views, 10 views, 20 views, some brothers 100, but guess what? That 5 views could be somebody that watch a video and wake up to the truth, you know? So this is why we have to stand on our watch. And even if you don't have somebody watch a video and come to the truth, guess what? Just for you doing the works that Yahweh Shai commanded us to do, we're going to be saved in these times. So I'm actually get 2 more precepts, or 1 more precept after this. Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word in my mouth, and with that comes from the Bible, and give them warning for me. Okay? All right, that's what we doing. We warning the people, whether they hear or forbear. Damn, I actually just forgot the second precept, but this one popped up. Ecclesiastes 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, so that means being occupied studying, being occupied watching brothers' videos, being occupied, you know, within the camp, you know, and is being occupied keeping the law to the best of your ability, right? And is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient. So that's talking about our forefathers, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Daniel, Matthew, Mark, John, Luke, Paul. They all what? Authors of the Bible, okay? Illustrators of the Bible. We know that all scripture is given through inspiration of the Most High. He gave it to them, right? That's what this scripture explains. He giveth his mind to the law of the Most High. So once you give your mind over, your heart, your you know, seeking the wisdom and of the Bible wholeheartedly, the Most High, Yahweh Shai, starts to open your mind up to the things that's going on in the world that you can have the understanding of. All right, so you can know how to dwell within this world, being in the world, not of the world. All right. Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and that even goes into the elders. All right, the elders of today, because to us, you know, those are like unto ancient men. You know, them is our teachers. Without the elders, where would we be? You know, and be occupied in prophecies. That's exactly what we're doing right now. We're being occupied in prophecies. We're not being ignorant to the times like the average 2/3. All I believe it when I see it. Civil War, haha. Yeah, the movie was good, but that ain't gonna never happen in America. We too strong for that. Right. That the proud, the Marines, that type of spirit. You're gonna find out real quick. Your ass either gonna get shifted out to the Levant to fight World War III with America and die there. You either gonna get killed, judged in Jacob's trouble, and if you make it through all that, you still gonna have to face Yahweh Shah them angels, Michael the Archangel, his hundreds of thousands of chariots, right? And on top of that, ICBM missiles. So man, hey, I wouldn't play with this. With that, Shalom.